and welcome to our video. A board advertising the Golden Round Trip was outside reception. They could provide tickets for this and you had to return to reception at 8:30 AM on the day you wished to go to purchase them. So we returned the following morning and bought our tickets, not forgetting to show our Swiss half fare pass so we got the best price. There is a jetty close to the campsite and this is where we got the boat from. The boat trip took about 1 hour. It was a lovely smooth journey on the lake with breathtaking scenery, and we had 2 stops before we reached Alpnestadt. This is the stop for getting the Cogwheel railway up to Pilatus. When we had gone to reception the previous evening to inquire about this trip, we were given some fantastic advice and we were glad we followed it. You can get more people on the boat than the Cogwheel railway, so if you go online to www.pilatus.ch, you can purchase a ticket for a particular train departure. Our boat departed at 9:48 AM and we arrived 1 hour later, so we had booked tickets for the train around 11 AM. You don't actually reserve a particular seat, but you are guaranteed to get on that train. It was extremely busy and we were grateful to have been given the advice. It cost 5 Swiss francs each to make the reservation and it was well worth it. Once we were docked at Alpnestadt, it was a very short walk via a subway to the Pilatus Cogwheel railway. This Cogwheel railway is 4,618 metres long and is the steepest cogwheel train in the world. It was commissioned in 1889 and has a gradient of up to 48%. The trains depart every 35 minutes and the journey takes half an hour to reach Pilatus. The train made one brief stop at Amzigen, which is 4,462 feet or 1,360 metres above sea level. A train passed us in the opposite direction here and we then continued further on up. Once at the top at Pilatus, you are 6,795 feet or 2,070 metres above sea level. Here you will find a couple of restaurants, a souvenir shop, hotels, hiking trails and of course a huge panoramic terrace where you can enjoy the spectacular view of the mountains. All of the views from up here were absolutely incredible. You could even see Lucerne. This aerial cableway, also known as the Dragon Ride, would be the first part of our descent back down the mountain. After spending some time on the terrace and enjoying the views, we headed to catch the next one down. There are a limited number of seats available, with the majority of people standing. It was a 5-minute journey down to Frachmenteg, which is 4,649 feet or 1,416 metres above sea level. We stopped for some lunch at one of the restaurants at the Frachmenteg stop, and what a view we had. There's also a variety of activities available here, including the largest rope park in central Switzerland, hiking trails and the toboggan run. We next took one of the Panoramic gondolas down to Krienzereg, which is 3,369 feet or 1,026 metres above sea level. This was a 15-minute journey. The stop at Krienzereg is geared towards young family activities, so we stayed on our gondola to continue our descent. This final leg took another 15 minutes and ended at Krienz, which is 1,694 feet or 516 metres above sea level. If you're interested, there will be a separate video showing the cable car rides in full, and a link for this will be at the end of this video. Coming out of the station, you need to follow the signs to Lucerne, and it's about a 10-minute walk to the bus stop. We then got the number 1 bus back into the city, and the journey took about 20 minutes. We disembarked by the train station. The cost of our tickets for the Golden Round Trip was 54 Swiss francs 50 each. This included the discount for having a Swiss half fare pass. We thoroughly enjoyed our trip and felt it was good value for money, and there are plenty of activities available on the different levels of the mountain. After all of that fresh Swiss mountain air, we had a quick drink and caught a bus back to the campsite. We had a fantastic day and we hope you enjoyed our video. We hope you return to see what we did next. Thank you for watching.